Hello, it's Euan Plush Studios, and today we've got in the new Jazwares Five Nights at Freddy's action figures. We've got the World of series, all four of them. We've got Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and I want to say Foxy, and that's not Fox, that's Mango. So yeah, we've got all of these, but we're not going to be looking at these today. We'll look at these at another time, because we've got something more interesting to review. So let's just get these out of here. We've got the Endo series Freddy to look at. I do also have the Bonnie set on the way. I will have that soon. I just don't have it right now because my store didn't have it in stock. So here's the Endo series Freddy. You see, you get the Endo skeleton, you get classic Freddy, and you get Withered Freddy here. See, it advertises that there's glowing eyes. You see, it uses Toy Freddy for some reason to show the glowing eyes. Even though on the World of packaging, it shows each individual one with their eyes glowing. You see Mango there, you see Mango's used in there. If we bring up Chica here, you can see it uses Chica. And yeah, I don't know why this one doesn't use Freddy or the Endo, just uses that one. Anyway, we turn the box to the side and see there's a window here and Freddy. And we turn to the back and see that you can see all the figures. There's Endo, Freddy, and Withered Freddy. And the ones you can collect, which is Classic Freddy, Classic Bonnie. You can get these two right now. But Classic Chica and Classic Foxy, they don't come out until December for some reason. I also want to bring your attention to how dirty Withered Freddy looks in this picture. And look at his figure. It's not as dirty, is it? That's why I bring your attention to the Endo's mouth. Look, it's grey here, but we bring it around, it's black. Yeah, it's quite a big box. You may notice down here this tag is coming off. This says Classic Freddy and Withered Freddy, but there was a production mistake, and see down there it says Withered Freddy. Yeah, that'll be on all the early copies of this set. Yeah, and it will be fixed with a sticker for now until they actually begin printing the proper boxes. So I think we've taken a look at everything on the box. Let's crack into this. Alright, so we've opened up the bottom flap and we're just going to open it. We're going to open it like this. We're not going to pull it up. Actually, can we pull up? Yeah, there's a... There we go. There's the everything encased in here. And I'm not going to pull off the front because a certain other reviewer, he pulled off the front and then he lifted it up and everything spilled out. Silly. So we're gonna just try and separate these with horrible plastic sounds. There it goes. There we go. We'll move that, and that's all the stuff. And we'll just take this down here because I don't want to spill everything. And let's pull out Endo. Oh god, stuff's spilling out off camera. And here is the Endo skeleton. So here is our Endo skeleton on the spinny stand. This is something brand new that I bought. I hope you like it. And yeah, as you can see all around him, just look at the back. He's definitely looking like an Endo skeleton. He's a bit hard to stand. And I'll bring up close here. Turn off the spinny stand for now. There we go. You see, he's got an opening mouth. His head turns. I would have liked this to be on a ball joint, like so you can get a bit of tilt. We'll especially need that for a Golden Freddy, won't you? Because you want his head to be tilted to the side when we've got him sitting down. His arms move in and out, up and down. He's got a elbow bend. There we go. And that's also got a swivel. His wrist should be able to, yep, there we go. Wrist bends, and it's on a ball joint so it can move up and down, forward and back and around. His waist it's got quite a lot of bend to it, and he's got drop down hips. You see that? Drop down hips. That is something very strange to see on a FNAF figure. This is like import level type articulation. You don't usually see this on regular retail figures. You see there's a knee bend here, and it's also on a swivel. And his feet, see they move up and down on this joint. Oh, it fell off. That's okay. You put it back on. And it's also on a ball joint. So this is quite the articulated guy. You can, like, let's try and get him in a sitting pose, like the golden Freddy sitting pose. This is a, excuse me for a sec, I'll just do this. Bit of a rush pose, but there you go, you can get him in a golden Freddy sit type pose. Move the spinny stand for now. Yep. But I'm sure you want to see what this guy looks like when he's all dressed up. So yeah, let's do that now. So we've got the classic Freddy pieces out first. We've got to build classic Freddy first. And we get a set of instructions here to build our animatronic, but we don't need that. We're men here. We know what we're doing. So first we're going to take our Endo and we're going to take the torso piece and we're just going to break it in half, if it will go. There we go. Now you can see there's some pegs on the Endo, and then you just like peg those pieces together like this. There we go. That's nice. This one doesn't have a peg. This one just pegs in. Now he's got a belly. Look at that. Now we're going to take our pelvis piece. Where's our pelvis? Here it is. Now we're going to break. Actually, you might need the instructions for this because I can't tell which one's the front and which one's the back. Where's the instructions? Over here? Yes. Yes. I don't think it matters, actually. Yeah, I don't think it will matter. So we'll just snap on the pelvis. Doing this through camera might be a bit harder than doing it without camera. It's not going. Am I doing this right? It was a bit squint, actually. Might be because it's a bit squint. There we go, we're properly in now. There we go, that's better. That's a lot better. It was me that was doing it wrong. So there's our Endo right now. And now let's do the arms. Pieces are going everywhere, they're rolling around all over the place. This is a shoulder. Not sure if this is the left or right, I'm not sure if it even matters. Now you'll see on these like rounded bits, you can see there's little grooves in here so you can get your fingernail in there and pull them apart and drop them on the floor. That's great. And I don't know if you can make it out, but inside, see there's some markings and that says BL1, so back left 1. So this goes on the left, and you see there's more like pinholes, and there's a pinhole in here, and that slips onto that, I'd hope. It doesn't really hold, dropping pieces everywhere. I won't put you through this for a Withered Freddy. Now this is very hard to do through camera. You know, I might actually just cut this once I've shown you this. Yeah, I'll do this off camera. Yeah. Never mind, I figured out how we were fucking up. The arm was on backwards. You see how this is a horizontal peg and then that's a horizontal hole. See, there's a vertical peg on the other side. So now that'll slip on very nicely. And this one will slip on like, and that will fall off. It's all part of the plan, everyone. It's all coming together. Now he's all together. Sorry about that. Anyways. Back to this. I can't tell if this is a forearm or a knee. Since it's small, I'm assuming it's the forearm. So this slips on here. Hopefully. There we go. Then this one. Here. And his hand. We'll put on a hand. I want to show you one side for each arm and the leg. That popped on very easily. That was good. Yeah, Endo Freddy's head. Rah, rah. Now let's do a leg. We'll do a leg and then we'll jump cut. We have the, we'll get the left leg. No, this is the left leg. Oh, we're dropping them. And there we have his top part of the leg on. Now go grab a knee. I think this is the right knee. This is the right knee. Right. And this one should be the left. I know, this is very boring. Yeah. Oh, his foot was putting backwards. His legs putting backwards in the factory. It's fallen off. It's all going wrong. Then there's a rest of his leg done. We're gonna put on a foot now. Break off his endo foot. Now I don't think the feet matter. They don't have any markings on them. So let's try and put that on. And that took a bit of force, but it definitely went on. Yeah, we're gonna do the other half, and then we'll cut back when there's only the head left to do, and he's fell. Alright, so we're back, and we've got all of his arms and his legs on. I will say that the other foot that I did off camera, this was like considerably harder than the other one, but like if you give it enough force, it works. Like I've seen people complaining, oh, I can't get it on. Like just put some effort into it. Anyway, we've got the head, and here's the jaw, and the jaw just kind of clicks onto this bottom tab on the Endo's jaw, I think. Hopefully. Ah, there we go. It's on. And then let's take the head, let's separate that, and then the back goes on like that. And then the front goes on like that. We're almost there. There he is. Freddy. So here is Freddy Fazbear, and before we get into it, I want to say that mine does have a bit of a small quality control issue. You can see that the hand is very, very loose in there. Like, it will not stay in position at all. So here's his face. You see it's quite Freddy-like. Maybe some eyelids would have made it a bit better. You have the insides of the ears, which are molded but they aren't painted. Just move the spinny stand out of here again for now, because we don't need it anymore. Now we'll turn it off. Now we'll save the batteries. So yep, he does retain the same posability that the Endo does. There is him with his mouth closed. He looks a lot better with his mouth open, so you can see his teeth, because like when you close it, no teeth, and he looks just kind of weird. And that's how they had him on display, is it, on the Toy Fair or Comic-Con or wherever they showed him first. And like because of the suit, the articulation is a little bit restricted compared to the bare Endo, but like you can still pose him, like get some good pose out of him. This hand is alright. So yeah, that's kind of an alright pose, I guess. We'll build Withered Freddy and we'll do some size comparisons. torso, pelvis, left thigh, left shin, left foot, right shoulder, right forearm, right hand, left shoulder, left forearm, left hand, jaw, and head. So there's Withered Freddy, and I think he might be my favourite figure of the two. He's just really cool looking with all those like tears and dirt, and I just really like Withered Freddy. I will say that I would have preferred him to have a bit more dirt on him, but like for what's here, I mean, it's not bad. Maybe some eyelids would be good on him as well, but I mean, this doesn't look bad, does it? I mean, it's a nice 6-inch Freddy figure. Yeah, that's right, these are 6-inch, unlike the Funko ones, which are 5-inch, which was a big problem I had with them. This guy is actually 6 inches tall. And that should be a good transition into some size comparisons with other figures. Here is Withered Freddy next to a 6-inch Black Series Luke Skywalker. We'll put him up beside here. A 5-inch Sonic Movie 2 Ivo Robotnik. A 4-inch Jakks Pacific Metal Sonic. We'll get him into a basic standing position. Here he is next to a Funko Livewire Toy Freddy. A 6-inch Marvel Legends Iron Man, if you'll stand with us. And a 3 3/4 Darth Vader. And now you can see he's quite in between scales, like he's supposedly 6 inches, but you can see Iron Man right here, he towers over Withered Freddy. But Luke Skywalker here, who's also 6 inches, he is about the right size for this Withered Freddy. So yeah, it's kind of a strange scale. It sort of works, sort of doesn't. I mean, it's good enough. I mean, I would have liked him to be a bit taller, but you know, it's alright. Anyways, let's go into the final verdict. So I've had a lot of fun playing with this figure and mixing around the parts. Some photos and videos will be going on the screen right now. But yeah, I've had some great fun with this figure. Probably the best Five Nights at Freddy's action figure to date, honestly. Like officially licensed, I guess. Maybe with an Nendroid's better. I've never owned that one. I've never been that big of a fan of Nendroids, but like in terms of being an action figure, this one is very good. And for £25, that's all this thing cost. It's a great value. You get a bunch of suit pieces and a very articulated endoskeleton. There are some cosmetic flaws, like Withered Freddy's lack of dirt and grime on him, and some of his withering isn't really cut out properly, it's more like molded in, but upon close inspection you can see that's for the stability and keeping it onto the suit. Classic Freddy can look a little bit naff at times, but like it's decent. It's quite the upgrade over Funkos, honestly. So yeah, that's all we have to say about this. I should be back to review more Jazwares figures soon. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.